say whether or not you're likely to bring a savoury or a sweet dish. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to have a bit of a go at the trickier sections of two movements this evening. And if time, we're going to sing through number 6. We're going to have the timber up. Right, so have a stretch. Everything that might be involved in singing, which probably trained singers will tell you is pretty much everything. Deep breath, big sigh. C major beat. No, 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 good. Up to E. Two things. Remember to go back down to the first note again each time, the big scale. Remember what we were doing a little bit before as well. Keep our pitch well up. So imagine that things are floating upwards there, so you're not going down too great a step. Up to another semitone. Now back to no. No, no, 2, 3. Better, you're thinking about it and immediately the tuning. Where have we got to? F. Can we have D flat major, altos and basses, so nice legato arpeggio like that. Ready, 1, 2, 3. All the way down the scale. Up semitone. Rubber baby, rubber baby, rubber baby, 1 and 2. Rubber baby, 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 rubber baby. Good. Have a seat. Brahms, movement 6, page 98. Page 98. We finished with this last time. We're going to really have a bit more of a closer look at it. And remember, before we start, one of the main issues is to know what your version of the tune is like. Particularly the first 3 notes, they tend to vary. So for example, the altos begin with this tune. Thank you. And the sopranos begin with this tune. So the second note, it might well be an F sharp, indeed it is later on, but first of all it's an F natural. So Robin will give you all the help he can, and we'll try it. Let's just sing it to da. No words at all. And just really concentrating on the notes. So altos. Da, 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 da. Really go at that speed, okay? 3 and 4 and. Thank you. That's the first little section we'll just concentrate on a little bit. Now, the versions of the main tune are sounding quite good to me, but I would like now, therefore, to concentrate on the bits that you have done on the main tune. And they're also sounding quite good, but let's just get maximum security with them. Go back to page 98, please. Altos, I'd like to hear what you sing after you finish the main tune. So, in fact, bar 212, if you sing the G on the word power, still to da though, and then we're going to carry on into the next little bit, and Robin will double. Okay, so just altos, please, bar 212. 3. That's it, well done. Sopranos will do the same exercise for you. So I'd like you to sing bar 216, please, with Robin. Okay. Breathe. Basses, bar 220. Okay, on the G. Ready, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. Okay, that'll do. Actually, that's fine. Just bar 221 basses, there's a repeated G at the end of the bar. Da, 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 da. Okay, so not all of you quite got that. Tennis, you don't have quite the same awkward little thing at that point. Now, the next thing I wanted to just check, this is basically, bottom of page 100, do you remember when you sing and honor, and honor, and honor 3 times? We'd like a little bit more each time from you there. But then, when you get to letter H, and power, for it is thou. There was a bit of miscuing in terms of picking up the note in the new phrase. So what we're going to do basically is page 100, the second bar with Robin, the top D, and then sing all the way through to the end of page 101 with Robin doubling. Okay. So be careful, first bar of 101, that suddenly the notes are twice as long as they have been. So da 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 da. Okay, just sing that much, could you, from the bar 231, the last note. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Da 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 da. Make sure we hear that D properly there. Just do that one more time, please. Same thing again. La. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. Now, could you listen to the next little tune, please? Let's try that, basses. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all those with flats in front of them, make sure they really are flat. Note that was much better that time. But also da 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 da, A flat, okay. There, so just watch out for that. Sopranos. Could you sing, please, from the end? Three, four. Pretty good, yeah. Make sure the first note of bar 230 is just one beat long. Off. Okay, on the second beat there. Sopranos, could you then start at 2, 3, 1, and altos, could you join them at 2, 3, 2? Okay. So, and 3, 4. Sing from 2 through 9. That might make a bit more musical sense. And then sopranos join us at 2, 3, 1. Okay, altos, ready? 2, 3, 4. Tenors, you've been very patient, haven't given you much to do yet. Let's have tenors, let's have basses at 2 to 8, tenors joining you at 2:30, and we'll go on till the end of page 101. Okay, basses, and 3, 4. Well done. Now, tenors, I know there's a lot going on here, but it would be great, and we'll hopefully make sense of it for you. Stand up, everyone, please. We'll do this with words now from the beginning, and then we'll carry on. So back to page 98 with the words. Okay, altos. Splendid entry required here. 3, 4. seat. Now, tenors. In this opening section, you've got the hardest job in some ways because you're the last people to come in with the main tune, which means that when you start singing, there's more activity around you, and you need to make your presence 220 with Robin. Okay, now you've got to burst through the whole texture that's going on around you. So, plenty of time to breathe early. Here's a bar for nothing. 1, 2, 3, and. Don't get faster, you're getting ahead of me. You shouldn't have to have your head buried in your coffee too much for this. Try and keep an eye on the beat. That's great. Gather, praise, and all. So tenors. 2, 3, 4. You're just not following. I'm sorry, you're not following. Okay, I rather cruelly slowed up then, just to see if anyone was. And the only person who was following me was the one sitting at the piano. Watch. You're getting to the end of your words too early. I think you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your vowels. Okay, you've got to really allow them space. Lord, thou art worthy. I'm not interested in the consonants, you know. To praise. Trust yourself. Support from down here. Open your mouths wide. Okay? Snatch your breath when you need to, but we've got to hear all the notes and all the words really having their full length. Because basically the entry is great now. We're coming in with, you know, some power. And then you've got to sustain it. Don't get ahead of the beat. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lord, thou art worthy. Okay, good. See, that's the idea. That was all right, wasn't it? Well done. But you've got a hard job because there's all sorts of maelstrom going on around you. So can you have a seat, tenors? Can you please write the words, 3 words. First of all, sing. Enjoy yourselves. Put it across. And watch. Really comes through the texture there. And I know it's high and everything, but on page 101, thou hast all things created. Now look, if you need to take an extra breath, I think you need hast all things, that needs to be of a piece there. So if you want to take a little breath, take it before you sing hast. So tenors, can you play them hast all things created, bottom of 101? That's got to be one unbroken arch. Can you sing that for me, tenors? Hast. 3, 4, 1. Hast all things created. Yes, that's really what we want to hear. Now, go from for it is thou, and maybe you can decide if you want to, that you can breathe before the word hast. If you want to, okay? So for it, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and let's put that in. Let's make that a policy. Okay, because I don't think breathing after hast is a good sound. Alright? Just do it one more time. Let's add the basses in. Okay, tenors to breathe before hast. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good, that's better, that's great. Sopranos, listen to the top of 102, please. 1, 2, 3. Alright, okay, that's pretty good, pretty good. What was the other thing I was going to check? Oh yes, I know. Now, page 104. The top line, the end of the top line, is a little bit tricky. First of all, Robin, could you play please the soprano part? The last 2 bars plus 1 note of the top line. Listen, sopranos. Just that. It's fine the low E, okay? So, that's it. So sing with Robin playing now, sopranos, and stop on the last note of the top line. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Altos, this is yours. Altos? Yes, that's it. In fact, can you sing 2 ga and stop on the first note of the bottom line? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, and remember, together, you want to get up to the B there. Let's put the sopranos and altos together. Stop on the last note of the top line, please. 1, 2, 3. Which, as you can hear, is the same note. Alright? Tenors, listen to yours. Good. Try that. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Good. That's great. Really big, wide open vowel on that top A. And if you're in your chest or anything like that, just allow the voice to be whatever it naturally is up there. Basses, this is yours. And back to the G there. Sing that for me, basses. 1, 2, 3. Tenors and basses. 1, 2, 3. All right, okay. Hey. Tenors, you should be on a B. 1, 2. So don't be put off by the basses. You've got to sing your own B there. And you're on the B, that's right, tenors. Okay, on a 2, 3, 4. Basses, you should be on a G, on a 2. Need to do a little bit of homework on that. It's a very old thing from the top line 3rd bar, and then we're going to carry on. Okay? Alright, 1, 2, 3. You kind of righted yourself, but you came in more on a G than an F sharp. So watch out for that. I think what I'm going to do is ask Robin to play along while we get the tenors and basses to sing from, let's see, top of 105, the tenor entry there. Oh, in fact, no, that's on the bass entry at the end of 104, sorry. Okay, so you hear the basses sing da-dee-da-da-da-da-dum, ta-da. So you hear that G, and then you go up the scale on the A and the D tenors. Okay, basses, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, that G sharp must be quieter than that. Can you imagine you're not singing gavur, but gazar? I know it sounds weird to do it like that, but it needs a much brighter vowel sound. To gather praise and honor. Okay, 1, 2, 3. To gather praise and honor. And 1. Okay. One thing that applies to everybody actually. Lord, thou art were. Sometimes people are going thou art. Okay, and if you close the vowel of thou down too early, it'll make you speed up. Tenors, you know all that. Okay, so just be very careful. It's thou art, and even a little articulation of the word art, rather than going thou art. Can you say thou art? Thou art. So the w bit of thou is hardly anything at all. It's basically thou. Thou. Can you say thou art? Thou art. Right. Now the w is like hardly anything. Thou art. Thou art. I think that will make it a cleaner sound and a more rhythmical sound. If you just bear that in mind. Tenors, listen please to the last 2 bars of 105 going over the page. Sing that with Robin, please. Sharp, 2, 3, 4. Can you sing gather, praise and honor, which should sound like this? Sing that, 3, 4. The D and the F are nowhere near. Listen to them. Sing that. Right. Now the whole phrase gather sounds like this. 3, 4. The phrase is 1 or 2 voices not finding it, so someone wants to sing an E there. There's an F. I think part of the problem with the F is that it hasn't appeared in the phrase before. In fact, that was the last F sharp was the first note of the phrase. So it is I know it'll feel like an alien note. You've just got to be really careful with that. Bass is bottom line, second bar, page 105, followed by the tenors with Robin. All basses, 3, 4. Basses. Let's hear you from the beginning of page 106, please, with Robin. 3, 4. Okay, so the thing is, it's 3, 4. Okay, okay, suddenly a new note, a G sharp there, you've got to be careful. Last note of page 106 basses, please. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for bearing with us. You were sounding pretty good in that section. I liked what you were doing, so I just wanted to clear up a few things for the tenors and basses. We're going to go back to page 104, top line, third bar. Excuse me, last note. Okay, and then on we go. 1, 2, 3. Soprano, alto, tenor, break after praise in bar 280 and come in with renewed vigor. Together, praise, together. Yes? With extra emphasis there. Just do that for me. Soprano, alto, tenor, last bar, top line, last note, please. Soprano, alto, tenor, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so that's what we need, an extra emphasis at the end of bar 280. And then the same thing, altos, you do it in 286 as well. 2, 3. Because the music will hold up a little bit there. So can you write watch in bar 314? Okay. Now, tenors, 108 to the bottom line. Can I have a G, please, Robin? And for thy will sake there and already. It'd be ideal if you could sing all that in one go. And then read after being. Okay? And don't be in a rush. Sake they are and have. If you absolutely have to snatch a breath, can you snatch it after the word are? And for thy will sake they are and have. If you need to, okay? Better if you don't. Sing that for me, tenors. 1, 2, 3, 4. sure you're clear of the diction. And for the sake they are. There's a K at the end of sake. All right. And similarly, sopranos and bottom line of breath. But if you need to snatch one after the word are, and not in the bar before. That would be great. Basses, a little something for you. Can we hear you basses top of 109, please? With Robin, and going over the page as well. So think of it like this. The second note of bar 306, the G, every other version of the tune, practically, that would be an A. And some of you feel it as an A. Next thing to think about basses. The first note of bar 307 is the same as the first note of bar 306. And honor. So the bar 306 and 307 begin with the same notes. Then, the last thing to think about basses is that the first note of bar 308 is the highest note of all. You've been singing lots of middle Cs, and now you go one better. So you started on, Lord, thou art worthy to gather praise and honor, honor. Okay, so that D there is the highest note on the page. So you've got, those are the three things you've got to be focused on there. So try it with Robin. Okay, 3, 4. C sharp needs to be much higher. We haven't had one recently. Together praise. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Sing that for me. 1, 2, 3. No. Together, la la la, so we go, la la bum. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Okay, so some things for you to think about there. Could I have, please, page 108, sopranos and altos in the first bar, tenors joining in the second bar. So sopranos and altos, and then tenors on the D. Okay, and 1, 2. Now, tenors, you've got to do something with this. It's very difficult, it's very exposed, but you've got to make this work. Page 111. At least you've got the advantage of the vowel. For it is gospel. Okay, and again, if you want to go into a lighter voice quality, you can. But there's two things. You mustn't breathe after is or break the sound. You've got to support the sound through there. I almost don't care where else you break or breathe, but between it, is, and no, please. What's the other thing I want to do? Well, you've got to sing an A. You've got to sing an A. Okay? So listen to the phrase once. Okay, so can you stand up, these tenors, and prove to us what we already know, which is that you are tenors. So, for it, and 1, 2. Okay, so you sing for me, if you want to, okay? Those three notes. Ready, 3, 4. No, it's E flat, not E natural. There's been E naturals before, but you la la la. Okay? It. Okay, can you sing for me? Go. And you just don't believe that you can sing it. But you can. And you sung higher notes in warm-ups. Alright, so let's just really get on top of it. Robin's giving you all the help he can. Okay, okay, do you know what I mean by head voice? It's kind of, it feels like it's up here. It's produced. I was talking to a professional singer about it the other day, and she said it's not very clear how it's produced, but you can feel it. It's not in here. Well, if you were doing your best of heroic tenor, I will be down here. But no, this has to be over. 3 notes. Okay, now R on all those 3 notes. 3, 4. Don't break, go through. Some of you went, and tried to do that, you can't. You've got to send it. So try it again. Ready? 3, 4. Okay, you're getting there. Now then, so that's where you're heading for. Ah, the. Okay, not thou. The. It is the. And I don't care about thou. For it. You sing for it. Okay, so you're following the sequence down. So altos, can you sing for it? And then tenors are going to sing for it. Ready? And 1, 2. Thank you. Now sing yours. That's it, exactly. And of course, they're very good tenors because they sing a semitone for it. You sing a whole tone for it. Okay, so C natural there. So it's not an identical beginning, but you follow their downward procedure. Now I'll sing your whole phrase, and then tenors you'll sing your whole phrase. But tenors sit properly with your feet on the floor, with room and your apparatus to use it properly. Okay, altos, and... Okay, alright, okay. Alright, now tenors, that'll give you something to work at a little bit. Okay? You can do it. And it's a horribly exposed passage, but you can definitely do it. You've got to believe that you can do it, and you've got to physically commit to it. Okay, and use head voice if you need to. And just sing the on that top A. Don't try and close the vowel or anything. Give yourself plenty of space. I don't care about P espressivo. We're just going for a lovely, smooth line there. So we're going to have everybody now, from the end of page 110. Please stand. Altos, here we go. And 1, 2. that for me, please. And 1, 2. In other words, the B natural's higher than it might be, given what's gone before. Okay, let's go please, bottom line of 1, 1, 2, basses, followed by everybody else in the next bars. Ready, basses, and 3, 4. Bottom line 1, 1, 2, first bar, bass entry. Ready, 3, 4. Notice there's a diminuendo there. Can you go down to piano at the end of it? And then it's going to be suddenly loud again. So you're going to watch me, because I place the next note carefully. Sing whatever you're singing, last 2 bars of 1, 1, 2, please. Okay, and 3, 4. You've got to watch. You've got to watch. I told you this. It's going to slow up there. But tennis, it doesn't matter if I've told you. All you have to do is watch. I'll be looking at you. There's nothing else to look at apart from you and your lovely faces. Altos as well, okay? I'll be watching you. I'll be looking at you. I'll be giving you those notes. So please be aware of it. Okay, top line, third bar, please, and we haven't got many rehearsals left. You've got to do homework, you've got to be attentive in rehearsals, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. Better, now be careful there. Praise, can you basically sing prayer? We're having people deciding at different times when the word praise finishes, so there's S's all over the place. God, praise. Tenors, can you also come off the penultimate bar, off your first note? Sopranos and basses are. I really want to hear the altos there. Okay, so can you do what they're doing as well? So on, and, okay, tenors? And everybody else must come off on the second beat so that we hear the altos. So this is, here we go. Sing the last 2 notes, sopranos. Is it G? Yeah, I thought so. It goes down. I was hearing their notes also an octave higher, like an overtone. And I'm sure you were wondrously powerful tenors, but you don't need any help from the sopranos, do you? So you sing a C. Right, so everyone sing Anne's Power, please. Okay? That's it, sopranos. Well done. Have a break, please. Right, on we go. Can you find page 48, please? Page 48. We had a look at this last time, I think. We're going to revise it and continue. So basically, remember this. Our Lord, wherein is my comfort, and so on. Sopranos and tenors, remember what happens on page 49? One of you comes off the beat, one of you comes on the beat. So just make a mental note which way around it is on each occasion. Yeah. The sopranos sing the normal version in bar 150, but the tenors come in half a beat later, in an unexpected place. One, now, Lord, where? And then at the end of the top line, it's the other way around. The tenors come in where they expect, the sopranos, you wait. Now, Lord, where? Okay? So if you want to think of it this way, if it helps, if you sing the normal version of the tune, you're emphasizing the word Lord. Now, Lord, wherein? But if you sing the funny version that you guys have, you're emphasizing the word now. Okay? And in fact, as it happens, you've even got a capital letter on now, where the word now is emphasized. That's when it comes later on the beat. And when it comes before the beat, you've got a small letter on now. Now, Lord. Okay? So just be, we talked about this last time, you sang it very well, so just to be aware of it before we start singing. And then on page 51, sopranos, you have to count very carefully on the word hope, because it takes about half an inch of paper, but it lasts about 3 years, that note, before you move off it. So you have to wait till you see the next downbeat, first beat of the bar, and then you move on after that. So just little things which in the heat of the moment we can easily forget. Okay, so let's have a go. Here's A major. Now, Lord, and remember those tenors especially, and then altos coming, you first have now, Lord, now, Lord. So you come from piano to forte, like that. Right, here we go. Here's a bar for nothing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Now that's really good. Now comfort at the end of the top line, tenors and basses, I think is fine. But at the end of the bottom line, I don't think we want too much T. We've got to match the consonants to the level of singing at that point. Okay? These basses on a B, in tenors, and on the one. Yeah, you've got to still stop. Okay, you need to take a little too. Okay. One more time, please. So this is like, yeah, this is fine. Yeah. That's great. C sharp. Is that my digital piano does that sometimes? Yes, very off-putting. Okay, so my. Okay. So straighting basses. Tenors, I think if you can, for the righteous souls are in, okay, rather than righteous souls are in, because you don't sound very triumphant if you sing it like that. Again, you've got to believe in yourselves and really deliver that line. Okay, sopranos, page 51, the end of the top line, the tied crotchet, that's the time to have a breath, and then can you be very precise on hope is in thee, my hope. That's from all of you together, sopranos. Okay? My hope at the end of the penultimate bar there. A little emphasis on that. And basses as well. Thee, my hope, my hope. Okay? And you're doing that with the sopranos, you see. That my hope at the end of that bar. Do you see where I am, basses? Yeah. Sopranos, let's hear you from where you start on page 51. It's piano, not pianissimo. My hope. Basses, let's hear you from, let's hear all of your fifth basses. Right, so you've got my hoop there, I can't really, my ho, vowel, that's what I meant to say. Well, an open vowel. Keep it moving, and 1. That's it. Breathe after the F sharp. My hope, comma. There should be a comma in there. It's not printed, is it? Hope, my hope. So you can have a retake there. Okay. Again, please. Hang on, you're not counting. Careful. Keep that note, that note's got to be alive, but you've still got to count, what have you got to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the D altogether. Here we go, and. Imagine it. 1. Okay, so you sing My Hope how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And before each one, you make a little break. My hope, my hope, my hope, my hope is in thee. My hope is in thee. That's what you're, isn't it? So we've got to enunciate it like that. And you're welcome to make a little break and take a little top up of air if you want it. Okay. Everybody, please. haven't quite decided yet, but there's one way to find out, of course. So, can you see the last two bars of page 51? Sorry, tenors. If you want to come in on the third beat, that's fine. You've still got to watch. Here we go. Ah. Good. One more time. Same thing. Hand, singular, not hands. And the word is troubles, not touches. Please make sure you've got that written in, because we've all got lots of things to think about. So give yourself a fighting chance. Troubles them now. We need to hear that word. Troubles. Troubles. If you can do a roll bar, even better. Okay. Good. End of page 51. Good. So it could be one or other of those. I'll decide. Tennis, here we go. For the right. Stand up, please. Born it with good grace. So we're all going to join in. Ready, and one. For the righteous souls are in the land of God, and no more pain. Souls are in the land of God, and no more pain. Tenors, can you sing for me bar 175, the last two notes, starting on an A, page 52, bottom line first bar. Is an A. Okay, ready, tenors? After three. 1 and 2 and 3. Right, you sort of got it that time. That C sharp was awful. Just do it again, please. 1 and 2 and 3. D major scale, please, to La. Okay, ready, go. La 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 la. Right, all those notes belong in that scale. So, no more pain, no more pain. 1 and 2 and 3. No more pain, no more pain. Still too low. Can you stop on the word more on the C sharp? 1 and 2 and 3. No more pain, no more. You're singing the wrong note. We just look. No more pain, la 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 la. No more pain, no more pain. Can we all sing no more pain with the tenors? Let's hope. Okay. The lower one starting on the A. No more pain. The higher one. Not high enough. It's a teeny tiny little step. No more pain. Robin, could you do them the honour of playing those two for them? Or that C sharp will never be too high. Everyone? No. And. I think I've lost the will to spend any more of my life on that. Sopranos, can you just note, of course, you've been rehearsing what you have to do at the top of page 54, which is also a little bit sketchy in your version of it, so that C sharp, be very, very careful. It's got to be high and bright. Okay, now then. Basses, page 54, the end of the top line. And no more pain touches them now. That B flat is lower than you are expecting. You might want to be singing a C or a C sharp or something, but it's only a semitone up. So can you sing for me? And no more pain touches them now. Ready, 3 and 4. Thank you. I rest my case. I've trade trouble. Brilliant. Good. 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, can you sing Paintra? Paintra. Can you sing More Paintra? More Paintra. See how close together those three notes are. Now, and no more Paintra. 3 and 4 and 1. Good. So that B flat will never be too low. Keep it low. You know, it's only just above the A. Tenors, miscounting, top of 55, last bar. The word and comes on the third beat, not before it. So you're singing, and no more pain, and no more. Okay, the point is you're then interlocking with the basses, but if you come in early, you're just singing at the same time as the basses. Okay, so let's go from basses. Can you sing, for the righteous souls, and then tenors come in, and no more pain. Robin will double everything. Okay, basses, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and no more pain troubles them now. It's a scale and then it's a chord. Just sing last three notes top line tenors, if you could, with Robin. 1 and no. Let's have the vowel. And no. And 1, 2. That's it. Basses and tenors last bar top line together. Okay, tenors sing pain as well. 3 and 4 and. No. Wait, tenors. They sing and off the beat. You wait till the third beat. So you've got pain and. Yes, you see the basses go ahead of the beat. You wait till the third beat. Again, please. 3, 4. Pain and deliberate thing Brahms has done there, to have even the bass count properly. You just basically muck up the whole thing. Sopranos, 56. And no more pain. Ready, sopranos? This is the and no more, top line 56. 1 and 2 and 3. That's right, and tell us you then repeat what they've just done and enjoy that top B flat. Let's have a look. Altos, can you sing the end of page 56, please? The end of page 6. No more pains or troubles, I should say. 2, 3. That's it. Don't ever be afraid to articulate when you have a comma. And no more pain, and no more. In fact, see that as an invitation to intensify what you're doing. Okay, when you have text that's repeated after a comma, make it emphatic. All right, everyone can do that. All right, and another one for you altos. Let's hear you top of 58. Okay, and 1. Well done. Just do bar 201. No more pain, no more. No, so no more pain. So there's that word no on the B flat. Again, extra intensity. Okay, no. In fact, that's the last note of the previous bar. And no. 3 and 4. Okay, that's it. Basses. Top of 58, first bar. The word on the note on and. Again, some of you want E because that's the normal version of the tune. In the hand of God and no more, but it's not this time. It's a different version. In the hand of God and no more. So can you link the word, the note on and to the word? Can you link the note on and to the note on hand? It's the same note. So basically, can you sing for me? Hand of God and right? 1. Okay, so that's the same note on this occasion. Right, I'm going to one more bit for the sopranos, and then if you bear with me, we'll sing that chorus again, that section again. Sopranos, bar 207, the penultimate bar, still seems to be foxing you. I guess if you measured it in millimetres, the length of the last note on the top line is almost identical with the length of the first note on the bottom line, if you measured it in millimetres. But it's not measured in millimetres, it's a code. And the note at the end of the top line is 2 beats long because it hasn't got a stem. And the note at the beginning of the bottom line is 1 beat long because it has got a stem. Some of you were hanging around on that G for ages. So you move on to the D on the second beat. Marbles. We talked about this before. It still seems to have escaped you. So, sopranos, can you sing from the top, from the beginning of page 60, please? Pain, pain, no more. And. And have you all written 1, 2, 3, 4 over those notes in that bar? I mean, the top G sounds very nice, but we only want 1 beat's worth. You can have too much of a good thing, you know. Sopranos. Right, stand up, please. Do you mind, Robin, if you just do that again? Thank you very much. Back to page 52. See how many of those in bed. Be very careful. Sorry, I'm... is you moved at exactly the right moment, and some of you moved to an E instead of a D, so look out for that as well, please. I would really ask you to make use of Coralia, Cyberbase, whatever resources you're using, for movements like this, and the one we did earlier, the end of the sixth movement. These complicated, what do you call it, contrapuntal textures, where all your parts are weaving in amongst each other. You get very little help from the other voice parts. You have to know it. You've got to know it. We're not really at the stage where I'm comfortable that this is going to sound like you at your best. And I know you can do this music because you did it a few years ago. Maybe it's putting you off singing in English. Ha ha! Ha ha! Anyway, whatever language we're singing in, please do a little bit of prep, because we've only got 2 more Mondays now for the concert. There's far too many notes in this for me to rehearse all of them endlessly and painstakingly. You know, you've got to take some responsibility. And there are these resources available to help you hear what you're meant to be singing and practice it. Okay? Next week, I think, well, we'll do number 7. We haven't got round to that. We'll do number 7. And I think we'll probably revise a bit of number 6, particularly the passage from page 88 to 98, which then leads into what we were singing tonight. We'll have a look at that. But basically, with 2 Mondays to go, you need to be primed and ready for anything. Okay, so whatever we do apart from that, I'll decide between now and then. Great. Thank you very much for your hard work, and thank you to Robin as well.